spawned okay. They spawned like this, once again through the underground. I would need to check the settings of the map, but I think it's probably set up so you have higher chance of spawning like this. And then maybe lower chance to next to each other, but you can only set relations, so even if you are against each other, just in a 1v1 it shouldn't matter too much. Maybe we are just unlucky. But yeah, this is actually wrong colors. MaCrOzerg should be blue. MaCrOzerg down here, playing as Fallen, then Urakaar on the top. Obviously both of them are probably going for a quick expansion. Or maybe not, we'll see if Urakaar will go for that. MaCrOzerg is definitely going for this expansion, I guess. Maybe Urakaar is just saving up for 2 barracks. Yeah, I mean, of course, if you knew for a fact that the opponent spawned on the other side of the map, behind the underground, you would, of course, always go for expansion, but you don't know if he may be spawned here, so you need to play a little bit safer. So Urakaar is going for a barracks. Yeah, MaCrOzerg, of course, just taking the expansion here immediately. And yeah, already sleeping in the Twitch chat when seeing this map again. But yeah, I think it was the second most banned map after the Blue Lake Heights. But still, many people went for something different. Yeah, for example, Urakaar banned Darkside Forest. Considering it a little bit overplayed already. Yeah, some people also banned Confrontations, and even one No Man's Land ban, I think, was there. I think no one banned the what is it? The Hills map that was just supposed to be played by Legit and Urakaar, and also the Swamp map that we played before. That was Folsom and Hugh, Texas, I think. Those were the only 2 maps that no one banned. Oh, actually, MaCrOzerg messing up the building location here, placement a little bit, so he needed to destroy his hive, but he's under no pressure. He's totally fine here, but to be honest, if he was next to Urakaar here, I think he would have problems now, because as you can see, Urakaar already has some swordsman, and if he found out about this enemy right here, he would probably go for all in. But to be honest, if you take it mirror like this, he's basically on this location now, so now he found out about this if he was here. And at this point, MaCrOzerg would be already able to defend this. He has Hive Stingers, some Harvesters ready, even a Lightning Spire being built. So I don't think Urakaar would push that. But right now, actually, when he found out about MaCrOzerg not being here, it makes, of course, sense to go for the expansion. At least for the gold one, same as MaCrOzerg, but of course he will still be behind with resources. Can't really catch up on that anymore. He could catch up on that by going 2 expansions at once, or maybe taking expansion with gems. But that's really dangerous. Maybe this would be actually an option, but we'll see. Actually, okay, Urakaar is scouting here. But since there is the tower, he will probably have to retreat really quickly. He will probably also check the other side of the map maybe, but there is nothing there yet. Even though I'm expecting MaCrOzerg to take this as soon as possible. Probably all the expansions on this side of the map. We'll see who will go first for the expansions in the mountains. But yeah, we see 3 hives, incubator. Second time MaCrOzerg destroyed his hive. Seems like he's probably rather going for another expansion. Urakaar could also go for another expansion. He has the resources for that. 1 peasant is running somewhere. MaCrOzerg, we will see if he takes this or he will go all the way up here. Yeah, he takes this, okay. I mean, that's a little bit risky because Urakaar now knows about this, but since both of them go for expansions, it doesn't really matter. Both of them will probably play really safely, really defensively. But MaCrOzerg also has some scouts here. He will actually probably stop this. And Urakaar doesn't really have any swordsmen to go protect that. Urakaar really good reaction here. 2 peasants won't be able to kill him, I think. Or actually maybe yes, they will.
Upgrade complete, my lord.
It will be pretty good. It depends on the micromanagement, of course. I think if you just let him kill one, then you will not kill him, but if you split the damage like this, you will. Because you have, of course, 80 more HP and the same damage, but once one of the peasants die, you have only half damage, so you need to count with that. Yeah, the starting wood is pretty bad in this map, or I mean you have these forests here, but they are pretty far away, and outside of that you have only like 2 trees on the sides. Maybe 3, so that's not too much. We even see some towers from Urakaar, okay. Also this is really good, 4 swordsmen destroying the base, and to be honest MaCrOzerg doesn't really have an army to protect this since he has all of his units here. But he's sending at least something here. Maybe he has grasp. If he does, then it's pretty GG. But huge army attacking here. The towers won't be able to be finished. Urakaar will not be able to push this. He doesn't really have anything to deal with these stingers. Yeah, the towers are really far away from finishing. This one not, but that will be destroyed immediately, and this as well. Yeah, so even though it was a really nice push from Urakaar here, it was just not enough, and at the same time he lost his base, so right now he will have a huge resource disadvantage. He will be behind with one whole expansion, while also having basically no units, and MaCrOzerg has this pretty decent army of 5 stingers. We see Summoner going here, making another expansion probably, maybe here we'll see. Flying High Stingers actually, okay. MaCrOzerg is taking this really quickly. Of course Urakaar doesn't have anything to protect against this. That's only 4 swordsmen. And of course, these 5 stingers can't kill this, but all the peasants were pushed away. MaCrOzerg destroying another of his buildings as the 3rd hive. Because he was able to squeeze here with his small units, but the high speeders are not able to get through here. I would maybe rather destroy the deformer there, but okay. So Urakaar building some towers here as well, just to protect the bases he has. That doesn't really change the fact that he will have 2 bases against 4. While MaCrOzerg is basically only making flying high stingers, now a few high spitters, but he's just trying to get his macro, of course. That's also his name, so just making a ton of bases and making sure your opponent doesn't make bases, which you of course do with harassment, and then it's pretty easy. He'll probably drop on these towers, but Urakaar is well aware of that. Maybe we'll stop this temple. Or he wants to go here. He can probably kill some peasants out of range of the towers. Urakaar still only 2 bases, not really even trying to make another one. 30 population behind. Towers killing some high stingers. We see more and more hives, so still no transition to anything more advanced, but we also see Soul Trap. Of course, ton of upgrades. Now going for Grasp, so he didn't have it before. He has 1 and 1 upgrade. Urakaar has 0-0, of course, doesn't want to spend any more resources now, even though he has a blacksmith. MaCrOzerg finished his 4th base now. Going for a push through the underground. Okay, 4 buildings from Urakaar at once. Probably not the best positioning. Kinda protected by the towers, but I would at least build it right next to them so they are protected by the buildings as well. Or just build them in the back. This will probably get destroyed, at least this gnome workshop, but we will see. 2 11 centuries, 2 gnome workshops, so probably wants to make catapults and probably phoenixes. Or Valkyries and Steambirds. Phoenixes and Steambirds, I'm not sure what is his strategy. But he doesn't have castle yet. MaCrOzerg making a 5th base. 4th expansion. Also scouting here. Probably wants to make more expansions in the underground as well, so clearing this really rapidly. Now bringing more units in. Has some scouts here, some seekers. Also Heistinger. Urakaar going for this base again, but the MaCrOzerg push is really close. We see almost 3 times the population from MaCrOzerg now. Some extra Heistingers flying there. He will probably drop them here and at the same time attack through here. Maybe to both sides at once. Urakaar doesn't have any scouts in the underground. As I said, fighting on multiple flanks at once. This tower will fall really quickly. Not too many units here protecting. This of course died to the towers, but still did some damage. And now the high spitters, they can't really die here. Catapults are not finished yet. Towers are basically destroyed already. No more units from Urakaar really. He's trying to make some expansions, but he's already so much behind on the resources and population mainly. And 1 catapult, but it will do nothing. He will shoot once. Maybe this one will do some damage, but I don't think he can destroy this. And even if he did, he's still behind on resources.
Upgrade complete, my lord.
So yeah, I think this is GG. We'll just wait for Urakaar to resign. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have any more units, so I don't think there is anything he can do anymore. Don't see any secret pushes or anything, and even if he destroyed something, there is 5 bases. Also 1 more in the underground being built now as well. Sorry for playing embarrassed. But yeah, MaCrOzerg basically ending with full population. Pretty good management of resources. Ending on basically 0 gold. Now of course harvesting it pretty quickly or mining, but at the end of the game doesn't really need to do anything more, and he already has full population. So yeah, of course MaCrOzerg is the winner here. Urakaar left the game eventually. Let's check the results. Basically same kills and everything, but MaCrOzerg much more resources and units, of course, much more upgrades. Yeah, more than the double amount of resources here. Especially gold, yeah, gems not that much, but still way more. And even the kills here a little bit more. Urakaar is balanced kill ratio. MaCrOzerg 4 more kills than losses. But those are Heistingers, so you cannot count it like that really. Yeah, the largest army is the real factor. But yeah,